in right now, and 2-0. What's the evaluation of the day so far?
Yeah, it's good to play, different times and seeing the different ice conditions and just trying to learn as much as we can as we play across the board of a sheet, trying to take it all in.
I know you two are new to playing mixed doubles together, but you have had that previous experience. How's it been getting used to those tendencies and nuances of playing each other through this season?
I actually think Rachel and I think the game very similarly. So the communication has been pretty seamless, and we played a pile this fall. So I'm not sure how she does it, but we played a lot of games, and I think we learned each event we played and come out so far, and we're playing well here.
Are you learning more about the game and the strategy as well? Like, have the strategies kind of advanced or changed since you first started playing?
They've probably been the same, but probably catching on a little bit more now than I did when I first played it. So, I think just kind of evolving your strategy and what works best for your team, and just trying to go with that.
I know it's too early to probably look forward, of course, but like, what will it take, or where do you have to get to the next level to be kind of happy with the play going forward?
Well, I think day one was good, so a success here out of the gate, but it's going to be a long week, and there's going to be lots of tough moments, I'm sure. So hopefully string together as many wins as we can, keep playing well, hopefully build, headed into the end of the week, and then see where that takes us. 2 for 2 after day one. How are you feeling after that? I know there's kind of a steal away in the victory in the morning, and then felt like maybe you're a little more in control today?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the first event, we were talking about this, the first game of any event, you're kind of learning and you're kind of working your way through it, and they played really good, and so we just hung in there and got our chance at the end. And then this one we kind of settled in a little bit, and still got a little work to do, but I mean, after the first day with 2 wins, that feels great.
Can you talk about the development of this season? Obviously, you're a team that has been focusing primarily on this. How have you built up to this, and are you guys at where you need to be for this week to come?
Yeah, I think so. We trained a lot more than we played in comparison to previous years. We only played 5 events and had a lot of training camps, and I think that really helped us. We're a team that does really well when we're training a lot, so I think that was perfect for us. And despite maybe some lesser results this year, we actually feel like we've been playing really quite well. So it's nice to see some of that play turn into wins.
Evaluation of your play through the first 2 games. What have you liked? What is there some room for improvement?
Yeah, I think we're playing just really good. I think our weights have been bang on. I think it's just a matter of learning the surface a little more, and I think we're just going to keep stacking that on, get more precise as the days go on. But I think we've got kind of the weight style down, our kick style down, and just kind of more of that. But there's not much to pick apart right now.
2-win day. I mean, how crucial is that in a really advanced, talented field?
Yeah, I mean, if it was a 2-loss day, I'd be sitting here telling you it's not over till it's over, and we're really gritty and that sort of thing. But it feels really good to start the event with 2 wins, and hopefully we can keep that rolling.
So 7-0 after 3 ends, and you're thinking this game's in the bank, right? Probably not.
Oh, never in mixed doubles. No, we know they're a grindy team, and so we needed to still play good, but we were okay giving up 3 there in the power play and still maintaining control in the last half. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and you get up to that lead, and you guys played well, and you well earned it. But like you said, there's nothing secure about that. You knew you still had 5 ends of work to do.
Absolutely, yeah. It's one shot away from kind of the ends. Ends can flip really fast, so it's about just staying to it and sticking to the game plan.
Right. So 2-0 on opening day in your first trials. How important is that, just in terms of obviously the standings, but let's talk about the confidence and all that. How important was today for you guys?
Yeah, I think it was really good to get 2 wins under our belts. I think we're feeling good and we're throwing well right now, and so if we can just continue that on to the next few days, we'll be sitting in a good spot.
Right. Were there nerves coming into a first trials for either of you? I mean, this is kind of a new process, and it's a different event, obviously.
Yeah, no, I was excited. Definitely a little bit of nerves, but I think a little bit is a good thing. So, and yeah, just excited to keep on going this week.
If you were to put your finger on something that went well for you today, that was kind of the common unifying factor in both wins, what would you say it was?
I think just like our communication and figuring out the ice and understanding where we need to put the broom and kind of what weight we need to throw in each spot, and that was really good.
Right. Winning the event in Abbotsford, I imagine you came in here with some confidence too, but probably it was a long, long wait to finally get here and get on the ice.
Yeah, absolutely. We both played a lot of events, both mixed doubles and with our 4-person team, so it's been a long stretch, but we're excited to be here.
Congratulations, you guys, first of all. You just earned your first win at a Canadian Trials. How does that sound to you? It's got to be pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. Like, I didn't think about it until the 8th end, but it's pretty cool to think back 4 years ago. I would have never imagined this. So yeah, it's really cool.
You went into that game this morning against Brent and Jen, and you could tell watching you guys, you wanted to win, you were fired up, ready to win. How did you bounce back from that afternoon, and what did you focus on heading into this game?
Yeah, for sure. Martin Lakehawk are a great team. I guess we just focused on like finding draw weight. I struggled like in my first game, so just dialing that in for the second was really important.
Can you tell me a little bit about your training so far this season and how it's kind of helped you get to this point?
Yeah, so we were lucky enough to be in the Next Gen program this year, the under 27. So that's been really helpful. We got to work with, Scott, Helen, a few of the other Curling Canada coaches. So then, we've been training together and having training camps with them, having access to a bunch of resources. So yeah, that's really helped.
Does it feel kind of weird, or like you're playing against some players that I'm sure you've watched a lot? Like how did it feel the first time you were stepping onto the ice against some of them?
It's kind of an amazing feeling. I remember like last year we competed at the Nationals and we got to play a lot of like our favorite players, I guess, especially in the mixed doubles discipline. So it's kind of amazing.
Well, what's your goal this week?
Definitely make playoffs and then kind of see where we go from there and just kind of have fun with it and try to go for the win, obviously.